Bonjour à toutes et à tous et bienvenue dans le mot de la semaine sur Learn to French. Je m'appelle Eden et j'enseigne le français. Hello and welcome to our weekly word study on Learn to French, where we learn and analyze a specific word in French. If you're new here, my name is Eden and I teach French. Today's word is going to be bavarder. So before I start, make sure to click on the link in the description of this episode, that way you can read everything. So the word bavarder in French is actually a verb. And what does it mean and how do we conjugate it exactly? So let me first read the definition in French. Bavarder, parler abondamment de choses sans grande portée. Encore une fois, parler abondamment de choses sans grande portée. So bavarder means to talk about a lot of things that are not really important. I would also translate it as to chat in English or sometimes even to gossip. Par exemple, j'ai croisé Lisa et on a bavardé pendant un long moment. I ran into Lisa and we chatted for a while. Where does this word come from? Bavarder is a verb that comes from the old French verb baver. And nowadays, baver actually means to drool. So when saliva comes out of your mouth. There are different words that come from bavarder, such as un bavardage, which is a noun. It means a chatter or gossip. Un bavard or une bavarde, which is also a noun and means a talkative person. Un bavard or une bavarde. And there's actually the same spelling for the adjective. Bavard or bavarde means talkative. So how do we conjugate the verb bavarder in French? So it's a regular verb from the first group, so verbs in ER. So very easy to conjugate. This is how you conjugate it in the present tense, le présent de l'indicatif. Je bavarde, tu bavardes, il, elle, on bavarde, nous bavardons, vous bavardez, il, elle bavarde. So don't forget that the most important part in conjugating in French is also the ending of the verb. So make sure to pay attention to it when you conjugate a verb. Don't forget to click on the link. That way you can read the full conjugation and pay attention to the ending. I also wanted to include the conjugation in passé composé of the verb bavarder, and I just wanted you to know that bavarder is going to use the auxiliary verb avoir in passé composé. So j'ai bavardé, tu as bavardé, il, elle, on a bavardé, etc. How do you construct sentences with bavarder? Well, you can simply use the verb bavarder to talk about chatting with someone. For example, Louise et Arthur bavardent en attendant leur tour. Louise and Arthur are chatting while waiting for their turn. You can also use it to talk about small talk. Par exemple, on a bavardé de tout et de rien. We talked about this and that. So there's nothing really complex about this verb, but it's an extra verb that you can add in your vocabulary in French and perhaps use it while you talk to someone. I hope you enjoyed this week's word. If you would like to check out more words, make sure to go on my website learntofrench.com. Merci beaucoup d'être resté avec moi aujourd'hui et je vous dis à bientôt pour un nouveau mot de la semaine. Au revoir!